guys, and welcome to the channel or welcome back to the channel. I'm Julianne, and today we are going to be starting our very first series on this channel, which is so freaking exciting because it is going to be based around remodeling / giving my current business a little facelift. And let me tell you, this is long overdue. If you didn't know, I am the proud owner of a little art / sticker shop called Peppercut Studios, and it has been my pride and joy, but I also have neglected it greatly, severely actually. For a long time now, when it came to like art and like this business in general, I just felt like I was just trying to stay afloat. Everything I have is just there to be functional. I mean, it's not that it's not cute, it's like kind of cute, but it's just not aligned with the vision I have for it in the future. All of the branding is not quite there, especially the website. The website is a complete mess, but it's fine. We were just surviving, we were keeping it functional, and we were growing. But now it's time to hunker down and to really make this like a real business with a real logo and brand guide and clear creative vision. So in this series, we're gonna be tackling things like the logo, the brand guide, just so that I can pick like solid fonts that I wanna go with, colors, and that kind of guide will help us create the assets, which will be like thank you cards, business cards, packaging, all that good stuff. And in the later videos, we're gonna be tackling where to sell all this stuff. So we're gonna be talking about the difference between Shopify, Square, and Etsy, and my opinions and where I'm gonna be moving my shop to. And once I pick a home for my shop, then I'm gonna be doing a whole website makeover, which I'm so hyped about. I wanna like fix the UI. I definitely wanna fix the UX of it, but more so, I just want the website to be a cute home for my business because that's where it mostly is. It's mostly online. And I feel like we should get started like now. I'm gonna grab my sketchbook and we're gonna do some thumbnail designs for some logos and then figure out the colors. So exciting!
아직도 난 격이 흐릿하게 더 의미하게 나의 아니 자주 난 어제 일처럼 선명하게 나의 너의 흔적 없지만 있는 것 같아 일상 속에도 번져 그 색깔이 바래져서 떠났지만 여전히 머물러 잡아주는 다가가도 멀게만 느껴져.
So I just quickly sketched out a bunch of different types of logos. Here I just went with something more like visual, I guess, rather than just words. So I probably should have mentioned this earlier, but the reason why like this leaf thing keeps showing up and it looks just like this leaf is because I do want to revolve this art business and stationery business to be more revolved around like these little characters of mine. I've always dreamed of having a like Sanrio type business, and I know it's not going to be like Sanrio, right? But I want to have characters that I can call my own and then have like a whole like little universe for them. And of course, I'm still going to be drawing other kinds of stationery that aren't revolved around the sprouts, but I definitely do want to go heavier into that direction. So I want them represented somewhere in the logo. So I'm thinking some kind of like little leaf representation like the Hello Kitty bow. And I think I know what I want to do with it. So I am going to make this official on my computer and we are going to have our logo. Also, for the longest time ever, I've been straying away from my favorite color, which is green, and favor something like that leans more pink. I don't know. I just thought like if I'm gonna go like cute stationery, it has to be pink. But since I started experimenting with the whole sprouts idea a little bit more and their universe is very green, I can finally go back to my roots and have the colors of my business be more green, which is so freaking exciting. I don't know, the whole point of having your own business is like you can do whatever you want with it. But I've just been, I don't know, been playing by rules that I made up. No one told me I couldn't use green, but I don't know. I just like made up rules for myself. I'm going back to my roots. So yeah, time to work on this logo on my computer, and then we're gonna work on this ugly ass business card and my thank you cards, which aren't as ugly. Here is my thank you card. It's actually quite cute, so I might keep it pretty similar but replace this with a sprout. And again, little bit more green. But we are still gonna stay with like this like kind of peachy color. I want this just to feel very rooted in nature. So we're going beiges, peaches, and greens. I think that's what we're gonna go with. Woo, so exciting. All right, we are over at the desk where I am going to create the logo on Illustrator. It's kind of like the go-to program for creating a logo. And what I'm gonna do is, because I want to use the leaf from my little sprout, specifically Pepper, who's like the main character, I'm going to take her leaf, I'm gonna upload it into my computer, and so I can turn it into an asset in my file and then add in the text. Okay, recording a screen is not really doing it justice, but I'm not super in love with this because it kind of looks like a tilde on the E. So I think I'm gonna go with this guy. I don't know, I feel like this leaf, it might be recognizable enough as my sprout leaf, but I also kind of like it like this. I mean, we don't always have to include the leaf, but I think this will be it for now, and maybe eventually I'll cut it out. I'm definitely going with this one. This one feels good to me. Nice and simple and clean, and the color is actually a lot brighter than it shows on screen. I'm digging it. I do dig this. Also, this font is completely royalty free besides me just like liking the look of it. So that just makes things a lot easier when it comes to like copyright and trademarking. And I think that is it for our logo. And yes, it is very simple, and you might be thinking, wow, that was like a lot of fuss for something that was so simple. But that's the thing about design, is that it always takes so much like background effort, and then the result sometimes is like so simple. Like there are so many logos out there that are basically just like a bold font, like a sans serif font. And there are thousands of hours and like whole teams that poured in so much effort into that really simple logo. And that's the thing about design. Like design thinking and like art thinking are so different. And if you're like already like in this world, you do know that. But honestly, like I came from like the science world. I was like in research before. And I had like no idea that like people who are artists aren't necessarily good designers, and designers aren't necessarily good artists. And I had to like take classes, like online classes, in order to like basically learn that and give me all like my design fundamentals. That being said, I'm like so pro like online learning. Like being a solopreneur or a small business owner nowadays is really the bee's knees, because you need to be able to do so many different things. If you are a solopreneur like me, or you own like a small business, you are the accountant, you are the administrative presence, you are the artist, you are the designer, the social media marketer, the regular marketer, because I'm learning how to email market right now. You are the fulfillment center. You are literally everything. And it gets so overwhelming sometimes, because it's like, where do I even start? Like, how do I know how to do any of this? And let me tell you, the internet is your friend. And if you're in a position like me and you're looking for a resource to learn skills like this, then you might like to check out Skillshare, who are very kindly sponsoring today's video. Skillshare is the largest online learning community with thousands of online classes on creative topics like marketing, graphic design, illustration, or even video editing, which are all skills that I personally use on a daily basis. I've personally been a very happy member of Skillshare for a while now, from the jump of my business just to get it started. Back in the day, I would take classes like building an Etsy shop by Parker Guard, or even nowadays, if I were to get started now, I take a learning path to give me some more guidance. What's really cool about these learning paths are that they are curated classes that take you from beginner to advanced and guide you the entire way there, so you don't have to fumble around and look for specific classes. Currently, I'm improving my marketing skills by taking the learning path, building a winning email marketing strategy, and it has been so helpful in guiding me from beginning to end. And guys, the first 500 people to use my link get a 1-month free trial to Skillshare. So if you're interested in any of these classes, I would recommend clicking on the link below to join Skillshare completely free to try out any of these classes to your heart's content. And thanks again to Skillshare for sponsoring this video. Yes, I look different because it is the next day because I got sick out of nowhere. I ate something suspicious and I just got really gross and I couldn't film the rest of the day. So here we are in my comfy sweater and in my headband because we are getting down to work. We are getting some stuff done today because we got to do the business card and we got to do the thank you card today. And maybe we might do some tissue paper design as well as look into finding a way to make like my thank you stickers a little bit more convenient, because right now I'm making them with my Cricut and I am printing them out like this, so I can only have like 12 at a time and it takes a lot of time to like make this. Like it takes my printer like 2 to 3 minutes to print it out because it's a slow printer, and then it takes the Cricut like 1 minute to 2 minutes to cut it out. So in total this thing takes like 5 minutes to make and I only get 12, and that's just not efficient enough for the vision we have for Peppercut Studios in 2024. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to order like thermal paper and then design something cute on that and then have it print out through my thermal label printer. That way it doesn't use ink, and also I can have like a gazillion of them and it's gonna be so easy to pick off, because right now when I'm picking orders, I have to like grab this whole paper and like rip it off, and it's just like inconvenient. It sounds stupid that I'm complaining about it, but it is like inconvenient to have to like grab something, and it's just like more stuff on my table that it's just cluttery and it slows down the process. And we are trying to speed up every process this year. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And then I can have like a little tape dispenser and it makes packing just so much easier. So we're thinking about that. First, let's do the thank you card, which I'm so excited about. I already showed you guys what my thank you card is. I'll put like a little reference right here so you can take a look at it while I'm talking about it. So at the moment, it is like really simple, and I do want to keep it fairly simple. I think either that, like just like super simple, or we're gonna go like super crazy with it and like have like a whole like mini art print on the front of it, and the back of it, that's where I write everyone's name. Still not quite sure, but I definitely want my sprouts represented on them somehow and be like kind of the main focus. I want the note in the front to say like thank you. Right now I have thank you for helping us grow, which I kind of like because the sprouts are like little plants. So I might keep that tagline. But yeah, with the color change and with like all these ideas I have, I'm not really sure what I want to go with it. So I think we're just gonna get onto the iPad. We're gonna sketch out a bunch of thumbnails and then see where it goes. Because I find, actually not just I learned this from graphic design class on Skillshare, that just thumbnail designing is the best thing ever. Just pumps out every idea, then you have all your ideas in front of you, and then you just get to picking. Anyway, there's a lot of talking. I'm so sorry. I fear that this video might be a lot of talking as per usual. So let's get on with some drawing. Okay, so these are the thank you card designs I have. I am actually super happy with them. And I'm particularly, I don't know, I really like this one, just like the idea of making it a mini print. But this is tough for the size I currently have, which again, I will show you again. This is what it is. And what this is I buy 4x6 postcards and then I cut them in half. So you can see this is a 4x6 print. There's 2 of them and I cut them in half and I round the corners. But in 2024, I'm introducing bigger products, so I'm thinking I'm just gonna have to make them 4x6, and that means that I can have them be like very detailed in like a little print like that. Yeah, I like the idea of showing all the little characters right there. I was playing around with the idea of like, all right, how about we like take this but just minimize it, just add a little border, but not really in love with that. This feels like kind of cute, but it's not really my vibe. Like this feels like it would be pink and like sparkly, and that's just not really who I am or what the shop kind of feels like. So what I'm really leaning towards, I don't know, I'm thinking maybe I do 2 different kinds, and that'll be kind of fun because then it's like, oh, which one will I get? I also really like this one. Maybe this will be for another time, but for now I think we're gonna go with these 2. One more minimal, one more maximal, and yeah, I don't know, I'm just gonna dump a lot of money. It's always cheaper to buy just one design, but I think it's worth it. I think it's worth these 2.
다시 널 만나게 된다면 그냥 지나쳐줘. 반복되는 다툼 속 줄어가는 대화, 이별만이 정답일 테니 그동안 나 참 외로워서 말은 안 해도 다 느껴졌어. 혼자서만 노력하는 나 초라해지는 것 같아. Maybe 이런 내 사랑 내겐 당연해졌는지 아님 내가 부족했는지. So maybe I should go. 그 끝을 알았다면 시작도 안 했을 텐데, Cause I don't wanna waste my time. 그런 표정 짓진 마. 차라리 넌 후련한 것 같아. 린 침묵보다 더 아픈 건 그저 미안하다는 말. Maybe 이런 내 사랑 내겐 당연해졌는지 아님 내가 부족했는지. So maybe I should go. 그 끝을 알았다면 시작도 안 했을 텐데, Cause I don't wanna waste my time. I don't wanna waste my time.
And there she is. Look how freaking cute. I threw it up into Photoshop. I put it on a 4000 by 6000 pixel file, 600 dpi, CMYK, because you know, it's gonna get printed, and I am just so freaking happy with it. And yeah, I did decide to go a lot more neutral for this thank you card. Initially, I thought it was gonna be like fun poppy colors, but then I realized that I'm not really a fun poppy colors person. And also my other thank you card that I'm gonna do is a lot more like a traditional print. It's like a lot more like, I don't know, colors going on. It's more painterly, more detailed. So I want this one to be really simple so that there's like a big difference between the thank you cards. So I hope that maybe it's exciting to receive like one or the other. I don't know. I'm really just like guessing through this whole thing. In my mind, it makes sense, but maybe it doesn't. Only time will tell if people actually like the having 2 different types of thank you cards. So yeah, this one's all done. I am going to work on the next one, and then we're going to ship them off to my printer, and then I'm going to ship them to my printer and get them ordered. And I think I'm going to be ordering a bunch. So I think we're ordering like 2,000 of each design. So I don't have to keep worrying about thank you cards running low. And also, the bigger you order in bulk, the cheaper each one gets. And we are hoping that, you know, Peppercut stays for a while. So I'll use all of them and just might as well get the discount, right? Okay, next card.
두 눈을 감아 가만히 더 느껴봐. 기분 좋은 긴장감 내게 말해줘 tonight. 널 알고 싶어. 따분할 만큼 이성적 의심의 여지가 없는 거잖아. You're all I need. 너의 눈빛과 작은 향기까지 다 나를 간지럽히네. 모든 신경이 널 향해 있어. 사랑에 빠지는 건 바보 같다고 그렇게 난 믿었었는데. 유일한 사랑은 너 하나란 걸.
This took way longer than expected, but look how cute! I am so happy with this one. The back will be a lot simpler because this is, I don't know, is this too much for a thank you card? I feel like it's just enough. It is a lot different than the other one, but I think it's worth it. Look how cute they are! Good morning. It is the next day because it just got way too late after making those thank you cards. So we are going to make the business cards today, and it's going to be way easier now that we have the thank you cards and the logos. Because a business card is basically just like the logo, and on the back is like all of your information. And of course, I wanted to make my business card like a little cuter, but now that I have like the thank you cards, I feel like I have like a greater direction of what I want my business cards to look like. So I basically want my thank you card and my business card to kind of match up. And I don't really use business cards like for my online orders. Business cards are basically just for conventions and markets and stuff. I know like people just like put QR codes on their tables or their stands nowadays, but then people still also ask for business cards. And also I find that a lot of people don't use the QR code thing. Like they might just go up and take a picture of it. But a lot of the times when people are buying stuff from you, like at your booth, at a fair, at a convention, they don't remember where it's from. So I always sneak a business card into every single order I get at a convention or at a fair. And so for my business card, I am basically going to take the thank you card with the 5 characters on it. Like both of them have the 5 characters on it. I'm gonna take the this one, I'm gonna put the picture right here, and I'm gonna turn this into a business card, a little bit more minimal because there's a lot going on in this one. But we're gonna definitely take the essence of this thank you card and then turn it into a business card. It should be really quick because we already have all the assets. And then hopefully I get my thank you cards and business cards today, because I am gonna be making a really big order from a bigger manufacturer. But because I kind of need these thank you cards and business cards semi soon, given that I'm running out of my old thank you cards, and also I have like 10 million conventions coming up in February and March. I think I'm traveling every single week throughout March and February for a convention or fair to a new state every single week too. So that's gonna be a lot. I'm gonna need a lot of business cards. So I gotta make like an emergency order right now. And whenever I need something fast, I always just do it at Staples. It's close by to me, and it's same day printing. Like you can't beat that. And also just like for like the video purposes, I just want to show you guys an example of the paper stuff. But in the future, I will be showing you guys the large order I'm making. I'm gonna be ordering like 10,000 thank you cards and also business cards, just because I'm like really bad at handling inventory and I don't have a space issue right now, so I might as well just get as many as possible and not have to order again anytime soon. Anyway, let us get started with this business card. Okay, see? It's just like the thank you card, but a mini version. And the back of it will be green, just like the thank you card, and it'll be like QR code, I don't know. And on this side, it'll have like things written out, my socials, all the other stuff if you don't want to use the QR code. Oh, so exciting. Okay, I don't really exactly know what I was talking about like creating like a little QR code, because I don't even have like a real link tree. So I am building one right now on card.co, and I'm hoping I'm gonna be able to link it up with my domain, hopefully. Let's see if it lets me. Can you link card a domain? Okay, that took like 30 minutes, but here she is. When I have more time, I'm gonna create like a cute background and everything, but I feel like this will suffice. This has everything. You can shop, you can learn more about me. Both my Instagrams might be a little bit confusing, but whatever. YouTube, TikTok, and if I make anything else, I can just keep adding links. I think this is nice and clean, and it's a good place to go for a QR code on the back of a business card. So yeah, here she is. I think what's gonna happen is when I'm rebuilding my website and my shop, I'm going to touch up this guy a little bit too and talk about why I'm using this website card. Okay, it's saying my website's like not, Google thinks that my website's really sketchy. That's not a great thing, but it's okay. It's just a little link that people can go to if they want to learn more about me. Good. Now we are going to make the back of that business card and order it before 2 p.m., which is when they don't take same day orders anymore. And we should totally be able to do that because making a business card takes like 3 seconds. Okay, yeah, that's perfect. I don't know why I was freaking out. Let's do this. Okay, I am like literally geeking over these. They're so freaking cute. They came out exactly how I wanted. Look at this. Look how cute. Oh my god, look at their little faces. In love. And then the back, of course, is not coated. It has a papery texture. It has a little sustainability little paragraph here telling you guys to recycle and compost and what is what. Like my tissue paper is compostable. If you're international and you receive these, also compostable. But if you receive one of these are made of recycled materials, but they are, again, recyclable. And these are also recyclable. And oh my god, they're so freaking cute. I'm so happy with that one. And check out this one. Oh my god, look how cute. I'm obsessed. And I think I showed you guys the business cards earlier, but just as a quick reminder to show you guys that it's basically the same thing as the thank you card. Thank you card, business card. Woo, they're so cute and they match. And whoever receives these usually doesn't receive these, and whoever receives this doesn't really receive this until they make an online order. So very exciting. So exciting. And oh wait, look at the back. I forgot that I put Pepper right here. Look at her. Basically, I just like took this and made it the mascot for everything because Pepper is, you know, she is the girl. She is the it girl. This piece of paper is only 12 cents. The ink with the time and labor it costs to make these, it costs a lot more than 12 cents. So this is 1 cent per sticker. So with all the labor and time and stuff, I would say probably like, I don't know, 6-7 cents with the ink and stuff. And that's just like, I don't know. It's mostly the time component and the inconvenience of the actual packaging process. So I decided to order a roll of sticker labels, and I made those off screen because they're like really not that interesting. I'll post a picture of the design right here. It's basically just this again, just this little girl again. And it says, thanks friend, because I like to friend zone you guys. Check that out. And I ordered 10,000 of them. And that was the amount I needed to order for it to be able to get down to about 4 to 5 cents per sticker. And it was free shipping. And I know that's like a shit ton of stickers, but I think that's only like 10 rolls of the sticker rolls. So it won't take up that much room in my office, and I won't have to order for another gajillion years. So I ordered 5,000 of these, and I ordered 10,000 thank you stickers. And I thought I was gonna do tissue paper this video, but that will probably be another video because I looked inside my drawers and I still have like a whole nother like huge package of tissue paper, and there's no point in like wasting that and not using it. So I'm gonna use the rest of that and then we will redesign it another time. But so far, I'm feeling good about this little makeover. Feeling very good about it. And yeah, I don't really know how this video came out. I hope it came out good. But this is just part one. The next part is we're gonna redo my entire website, which really needs a little refresh. And I feel like this was a very productive video. I feel like I got a lot done, and my shop is gonna look so freaking cute after this little makeover. And if I wasn't as productive as I thought, Mart, you make it look like I was productive. And again, this is just part one of the little facelift makeover video for my sticker shop. We have part two coming next week where we're going to be doing my entire website. We're going to do a little bit of UX research. We're going to compare Square, Shopify, Etsy, my thoughts, where I'm going to be selling, and then just like creating cute assets for everything. Like I feel like my products are not showcased properly on my website, and I need that to change like now. So yeah, thanks so much for watching my video, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. My first ever series!